Welcome to my live series, where creativity meets cutting-edge technology. I'm Mel, and on this channel, we explore the fascinating world of AI and content creation. Whether you're new to content creation or a seasoned pro, this series is all about helping you tap into your creative potential using AI tools that can elevate your work in ways you've never imagined. In this series, we'll be diving deep into tools like Midjourney for AI-generated imagery and Canva for design, but that's just the start. I'll be sharing other incredible tools as we come across them, anything that can help you create faster, smarter, and more beautifully. The goal here is to not only show you how to use these tools, but also to inspire you to think outside the box and find new ways to bring your vision to life. This live series is about more than just tips and tutorials. It's about building a community of creators who are passionate about what they do and eager to learn together. I believe AI is changing the game for creators, and if you're ready to embrace this evolution, you're in the right place. We'll push boundaries, challenge ourselves, and grow our skills in ways that truly set our work apart. So, if you're ready to join me on this journey of creativity and innovation, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. By doing so, we'll be supporting not only this channel, but also your own creative growth as part of a community that's dedicated to mastering the future of content creation. Let's create, innovate, and inspire together. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live. It is amazing to see all of you guys here today. I definitely missed you guys because, as you guys know, we did not go live for the past 2 days. So, we didn't go live on Monday and Tuesday. So, happy beginning, middle of the week, everyone. All right, so just to get started with the agenda items, today's live is going to be about how to make money using Midjourney AI. We're going to do a quick intro to Midjourney, and we're going to talk about why it's a game changer. I'm going to show you guys how to sign up for Midjourney and get started because I still get a lot of questions about that. So I want to make sure that I address that for you guys. I want to talk about how you can sell AI generated art as digital downloads or prints. I want to talk about some Midjourney services. I want to talk about how we can use Midjourney to also create content for blogs, your website, or your social media accounts. All things that lead to you making money, right? That's the point of this live. We're going to talk about the tips and strategies for success. We're going to have our live Q&A session as always, right? Because this is a community and I want you guys to be able to ask the questions so that I can answer it for you. And we're gonna talk about the key takeaways from the live stream at the very, very end. Okay. So just to get through some of the comments really quick, because I see you guys are, in the comments letting me know what's up. So good evening to Nikki Nelson. Thank you for joining. Yes, I'm so happy you finally made it to the live. It has been a busy week. I haven't gone on live for the past 2 days. So today is the first live of the week, and I will be going on live for the rest of the week for those of you who are wondering. Shout outs to Marie June, who said, welcome back. All right. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I do want to remind you guys of the website for my brand, for the June Creation. It is www.thejunecreation.com, but we'll get into that in a minute. Shout outs to Hubert Bradley saying, just tapping in before I clock in for work. Thank you so much for tapping in, Hubert. I see that you're tapping in from Facebook. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. The name of the channel is thejunecreation.com, and I'm going to give you guys the link to that really soon. Shout outs to Michelle Carroll saying, excited to see what you have for us today. You guys know there's no gatekeeping on this channel, so I have a lot to show you guys and a lot to teach you and a lot to discuss today. So I'm very excited about that. Shout out to Simply Being R. She always hits like before she comes in, so very much appreciate that. We're at 7 likes right now. Let's get it to 15 likes. Shout out to Charm City Babe Boutique. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hey, welcome back. And okay, Hubert, I did not realize it was you, Big Huey B. So you're on Facebook today. I already know you're subscribed to the YouTube, so thank you for that. So just a few housekeeping announcements. Number one, if you are not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please click on the QR code, scan the QR code, or go to The June Creation on YouTube. We have over 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to you guys. This would not have been possible without your support. I really appreciate it. And for you guys who may not have noticed yet, I am officially a YouTube partner now. So if you're watching this live from your phone, you'll see where it says chat. There's a little money symbol. You can click on that to send super stickers or have super chat. So very excited about that. And like I said, we could not have gotten there without your support. If you are not a part of the Facebook group, make sure you join the Facebook group. Why is it important? Because that is where I make all of the announcements on when or not we're going to be going on live. I provide the links on that Facebook group, and I give you guys the updates on if I'll be able to go on live that day. Shout outs to Charm City Babe Boutique saying congratulations. Thank you very much. I could not have done it without you guys. Okay. Simply Being R said, I told all my friends and family to subscribe to your channel, even though they don't do what we do. Thank you so much, Simply Being R. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of your support. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. What else did I want to talk about? There's just so many items on the agenda today before we get started. I do want to talk about the website really quick. I do have a new service on the website. Under branding services, you see now that we have a new service. It is custom image based logos. Okay. It is at a reasonable price. And what you get with this, these are all logos that I created using Adobe Illustrator. And what you'll get is unique professional logos that are tailored to your brand. It's custom designs. With your logo, you receive the PNG, the JPEG, and you receive the vector format, which is the Adobe Illustrator file, or an EPS file at no additional cost. So that way, when you are getting your design, you're able to scale it to be bigger. You're able to change the color and all of these things. That is what a vector file does. It allows it to be scalable and so that it looks flawless on everything from your website to large banners. You can expect the logo within 5 to 7 business days after you submit all required details. And it does include up to 2 rounds of revisions. Additional revisions beyond that may incur extra costs. I'm trying to keep the costs low, so I'm not trying to say, oh, you got to pay me, 15 or 20 extra dollars just to make this one small change. No. If it's a minor change, yes, absolutely, I'll do it. The fee kind of incurs when the changes are more major. So you get to select details on if you want it to be minimalist and straightforward, if you want a logo that's professional and polished, if you want something that's creative and playful, or luxury and exclusive. And these are just some examples of logos that I have created, like this real estate one, which is really my favorite one because you have the house here, the building, the E for Elevate Estates is the same E here. So just to give you guys an idea of the type of, um, you know, visuals and content you'll be getting if you booked this service. Okay. So it's only $150, and you can do 4 interest-free payments installments, or you can pay $13.54 a month using Shop Pay. So definitely check that out. Another announcement that I want to make about branding services before we get into the live is this service right here, your path, your plan, custom growth sessions. A lot of you guys have booked the one-on-one sessions. I do think these sessions are going to go away soon. Why? Because I want to provide a new service, which I think would be great. And it's going to be geared towards it's going to kind of be like a workshop. right? Like I mentioned to you guys, I recently became a YouTube partner, and we've only been doing this for 2 months. So it is very possible to make to make money on YouTube, to become a YouTube partner or whatever the case may be in a short amount of time. So I do want to provide a service where I am doing a workshop for you guys, for those of you who are interested in YouTube monetization, and kind of doing what I do here, you know? So that is definitely going to be coming soon. Once that comes, I'm just trying to get the like what's included put together. I'm trying to get everything put together, and once that comes, 99% chance that this is going to go away, because I want to be able to make time to have the new workshop session. So just if you haven't booked a growth session yet, book soon, because that's going to be going away soon with the workshop, for YouTube, because I want to make time for that. Um, as always, the Shopify website design is still up. The sale is over, guys. For those of you who was able to catch everything during the sale, congratulations. If you didn't, that's okay. This is still a great price. And as you can see, 4 interest-free installments, or you could pay 45.13 a month, and you'll get up to 5 pages, like a home page, about us, contact us page, product/shop page, or any additional page of your choice. I upload and configure up to 15 products. That includes the descriptions, the images, and the pricing. You get 2 rounds of revisions, and you get basic SEO setup for up to 5 pages. So every single page is going to have the basic SEO setup. That's going to include the meta descriptions, is going to include alt tags, and so much more. And once I create the website for you, I'm not going to leave you high and dry wondering, how do I manage this? You are going to get a recorded walkthrough on how to manage the site. There are 2 options here. So the option that is for $499.99 is if I am generating the product images for you. But if you're providing your own images, that is for $49.99. So it's actually $50 off if you are providing your own images. Okay. And they have to be quality images. That is very important. So enough about these housekeeping items. I want to get into the tutorial with you guys. So here's Midjourney right here. To access Midjourney, you go to midjourney.com. I'm going to put that in the comment section for you guys. If you're on YouTube, you will see it in the comment section. So you go to midjourney.com. This is not an affiliate link. This is literally just the Midjourney link. And there are different levels of subscription. So I'm going to just go to the manage subscription tab to show you the different levels. So my subscription, I haven't been on Midjourney in 2 days. So my subscription actually renewed on December 9th. So 2 days ago. That's why it says I have 15 hours out of 15 hours. That means for the past 2 days, I have not used Midjourney at all. That's how busy and crazy things were getting, which is why I couldn't go on live. But I have the plan that includes 15 hours of generation, fast generations, and that plan is $30 a month. It is good to start with the basic plan if you have not used Midjourney before, or if you don't need, way too much content. The reason why I have a $30 a month plan, and 15 hours of fast generations, is because I'm creating content for people. I'm creating content for myself. I'm coming on these lives and I'm doing demonstrations. So 200 a month is not going to cut it for someone like me. If you have a business, maybe it's not going to cut it for you either. It depends how many products you have, what you're putting out every single month. But a good place to start is with the $10 a month plan, and you get approximately 200 images a month that you can generate. There's general commercial terms, which means that you can use these images for commercial purposes. You can sell them. You can put them on your billboard. You can create content for your clients. You can create content for your brand. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Okay. Charm City Babe says, I have the basic plan and I hardly use it. This is why we're on the lives, Charm City Babe. I'm assuming you have a boutique, right? You need to start using these images for your business and your brand, because why pay a photographer hundreds of dollars to generate images for you when you can generate them yourself using Midjourney for as low as $10 a month. Very important. So with the $30 a month plan, it gives you 15 hours of fast generations. What does that mean? It does not mean in 15 hours I'm not going to have any image generations left. That's not what it means. What it means is that whatever Midjourney thinks that you would, the amount of images, X amount of images it would take in 15 hours, that is what you get. So if I generate images today, like let's say if I generate like, I don't know, 50 images and they think that that's 1 hour's worth of image generation, then I have 14 hours left for the rest of the month. And the thing about this that's great is with this one for the $10 a month plan, once you run out of the generations, you can get optional credit top ups. What does that mean? That means you can buy more fast hours if you run out. See, I have 29 minutes of fast hours because I kept running out. And I was running out on the 15-hour fast generation, believe it or not. But what I like about the $30 a month plan is even when you run out of fast generations, you have unlimited relaxed generation. So you never truly run out of images for this plan as opposed to the $10 a month plan. So the only thing with the relaxed generations versus the fast generations is that the fast generations will take about a minute or less to generate the images, while the relaxed generation might take longer. I'm talking like 4 to 5 minutes per 4 to 5 minutes per image. Okay. So just wanted to tell you guys about the plans. My suggestions start with the basic plan. So next we're gonna go to the Explore tab, right? So for those of you guys who have joined the live sessions before, you already know what the Explore tab does. But for the people who are new, basically this is pretty much a view of what other users of Midjourney are creating with their prompts. For example, we see this illustrative image of Times Square, New York City with the yellow cabs. And if I click on this, it's going to say cute cartoon art of Times Square street perspective. And this is basically the prompt that this person used. And I like kind of coming in here sometimes for inspiration because sometimes you don't know what prompt to put. You don't know what style of image you want. This is a good source of inspiration. And you're not only limited to just scrolling on this explore page. As you can see, there's a search tab. So you can actually search for what it is you're looking for as well. Let's say if you are searching for, I don't know, trees, right? I would just type in trees and I'm going to get a bunch of images of trees that I can use. And also I can get the prompt for it. Let's say if I was looking for pink trees, right? Let's say if I was designing something and I want pink trees, this looks very beautiful. I would click on this and see that it says pink trees along the Sangua River are covered with white snow and many white ice flowers bloom in the river. Shoot the curved banks of the river from above with an unreal dreamlike quality. It is beautiful and spectacular, and the photographer captured these natural wonders with a high definition camera, presenting them in real colors. This is a stunning example of real world photography shot in high resolution and high definition, 16K. And you see that the aspect ratio is 9:16, which is why the size of this image looks like the size of a TikTok reel or an Instagram story or an Instagram reel. And basically, when you get this image, what you can do is you can use this text, right? So if I select it on use text, you will see that the text automatically goes up to my search box. And here I can either use that text to create something similar, or I can tweak it to kind of put my own twist into it. But the point is, I may have wanted the pink trees, but I may not have known how I wanted the pink trees to look like. I may not have known what perspective I want it to be in. I may not have known, what other elements that I wanted in that image. And that is why we go to the Explore tab and we look at this for inspiration. So I could either click use text here, or I could have came down here and put use prompt. Or I can also use this as a style reference. I can take the style of this image and use it as a reference. If there was a person in here, I can also shift it to being a character reference. by just coming here and just clicking on the next icon over, which is this icon of a person. And it says use as character reference. It says shift for multiple. What does that mean? If you want to use one image as a character reference and a style reference, all you would need to do is hit the shift key and click on the paperclip as well, because that's the style reference. And that's how you would be able to create that. Someone said, do you ever use Midjourney through Discord? I do use Midjourney through Discord, but I just think it's easier to use it through the web version, through the browser version, which is why I mainly do the browser. Um, Discord is good when you're on the move. So let's say if I'm not at home and I want to create content, I don't have my computer with me, I would go on my phone and use Discord. Or you can go on your tablet and use Discord. And it will be kind of easier that way when you're on a mobile device. But when I'm on my computer, I prefer to use the browser. Charm City Babe said my favorite color. That is my favorite color too. This is why you see my website is pink. Everything is just pink, 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 pink. Pink and purple are my favorite colors. So my examples tend to range or go towards the pink area. So that's how you would create something like this, right? Now, we're talking about making money with Midjourney, right? So I was actually going to show you guys a few tricks with ChatGPT, but guess what? ChatGPT was acting up. So when ChatGPT does act up, there is another tool that I use. You guys have probably heard of it. But if not, there is something called Gemini. Gemini, in my opinion, is just as good as ChatGPT. I've used Gemini before in the past. For some reason, I kind of just cling more towards ChatGPT, but Google Gemini is a very good tool as well. And I'm going to put the link in the chat box so that you guys can easily access it. And that link is gemini.google.com. Okay. Gemini.google.com is how you can access Google Gemini. And you can create an account and sign in just by using your email, which is the same thing you would do with ChatGPT. This is integrated with Google, so it actually makes it even better because it could create Excel spreadsheets for you and any type of like Google like app. Like it could kind of just seamlessly integrate that for you without you having to do all the copy and paste and all of these things. So that's what I love about it. Now you can ask Gemini questions and you can upload images just like you can do with ChatGPT. Shout out in the comment section if you've ever used Gemini before. I personally want to know, has anyone in this live tutorial ever used Gemini? Charm City Babe said, Gemini has come a long way. I have used it. I don't even know what ways it has come up, but I was using it heavy at one point. I haven't used it in months, but before this live, I tried to go on ChatGPT. ChatGPT was acting up. I was like, all right, deuces, let's go to Gemini. But it is a very good tool. And the first thing that I'm going to do actually is I'm going to ask Gemini, how can I make money using Midjourney? And I'm going to hit enter and see what it tells me. So it gives me a list and it generates this list very fast, the same way that ChatGPT would generate a list for you in a fast manner. So it tells you, here are some ways to make money using Midjourney. Number one, sell your art. You can do print on demand using platforms like Redbubble, Printify, Etsy, and T-Launch to sell your AI generated art, such as prints, posters, phone cases, and merchandise. Today, I am going to discuss Printify with you because that is one of the ways that I have been showing you guys how to make money using AI. You're going to do the designs in Midjourney and we're going to put it on print on demand. And I'm going to walk you guys through that whole tutorial. It also says stock photos. Sell your art as stock photos on platforms like Adobe Stock. Make sure to follow their guidelines for AI generated content. Everyone needs stock images. I have stock images on my website and you can do that too, right? That is how you can make money. As you can see, I have stock images and they're going for $14.99, $9.99. You know what I'm saying? You can generate these images. All of these images were created using Midjourney. The Grinch ones were created using Dolly. but everything else was used creating Midjourney, and you can do the same too. You can make money doing this because guess what? If you're selling this for $9.99 and 10 people buy it, you just made $100. It is that simple. Okay? You guys just have to be strategic about it and actually create the content. And AI is here to help you create that content and do it fast. It says freelance marketplace, offer your Midjourney services on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. You can create custom art for clients or sell pre-made designs. Or better yet, you can create your own website doing this. This is literally what I do. You offer Midjourney services to create these images for these people because sometimes people don't have the time to I guess like create images or have the time to think about what prompts they want to use. Everything is based on time. And sometimes people are working on bigger projects and the more tedious tasks they are okay with outsourcing. Or maybe they don't want to pay that $10 a month for Midjourney, which is perfectly okay. You can create those images for people. So that is how you can make money using AI as well. It says NFTs, create and sell NFTs of your Midjourney artwork on platforms like OpenSea. It says you can offer services like prompt engineering, help others create amazing AI art by teaching them how to write effective prompts. You can offer courses, workshops, or one-on-one consultations. Hello. Custom art, take custom requests from clients and create unique pieces tailored to their specific needs. Logo design, use Midjourney to create unique and eye-catching logos for businesses. Now, this one I don't recommend too much. Why? Because Midjourney, okay, I would recommend this if you're creating a visual element, but when it comes to text, Adobe Illustrator is the way to go. So that is what I use. I do use a combination, right? But when it comes to the text and the text design, Adobe Illustrator is the way to go. But you can use Midjourney to kind of create some unique and eye-catching visuals that you can add to the logo that you're creating for someone. Book covers, right? We talked about ebooks. We talked about a lot of things. And I can show you guys a demonstration on how to create an ebook cover or how to just even create an ebook using Midjourney and using Gemini, okay? And there's just so much more, right? You can share your creations to build your following. You can share creations on social media, on your website. You could have a newsletter and all of these things. So Gemini pretty much comes in and kind of gives you all of that information. You can also share this to Google Docs or you can draft it in Gmail. That's what I love about Gemini because it is a Google integrated product. So let's say if you wanted it to write an email for you, you can just go ahead and draft that email directly into Gmail and then just make your edits from there. So very amazing thing. You can also use the Google Sheets for this as well. So if this was a spreadsheet, you would see the option to export it to Sheets. Okay. So the first thing that I think we want to do is, let's see, someone said, let me read some comments. Let me read some comments. Okay, so someone did say that they have used Gemini before. So that's amazing. Gemini is a good tool. Someone said it wasn't doing images at first. Now it does. I want to sell my AI art in auctions. How do you come up with your pricing for selling your images / stock photos on your website? That is a good question. I try to make my prices as fair as possible. Um, Now, if you go on Etsy.com, right, you're going to see a bunch of people trying to sell you stuff. And to be honest with you, there were times before when I probably purchased something from Etsy, like a stock image, and the quality was horrible. So when you go on Etsy and you see these people are selling this for $2.99, $4.99, most of the times, and I'm not saying with everyone, most of the times the people who are selling it for those prices are selling you garbage. Okay? They're selling you garbage and it's not fair. So I was like, what could my price point be that's a little bit higher? And what are my competitors marketing their prices as well? I try to go and do research on what other people have their prices as. And I also think of what's fair to my viewers and to my customers as well, right? I'm not trying to break the bank for anyone. We're not trying to break your bank account. We're trying to like help you grow. So I just think of these fair prices. Like, what would I pay if I was starting out? I would pay $10 for a group of images, or $15 for a group of images that includes the prompt. So I just kind of go based off of knowing that some platforms are selling trash, the ones that are really, really cheap, which is why I don't go for the cheap $2.99, $3.99 prices, right? Plus, you got to put your time into this as well. You got to charge people for your time. Even though AI makes things fast, you're still taking out the time to do it. And I also just go off of base of what my competition is pricing as well. Etsy is very oversaturated, and you don't even know, like, you're not even knowing who's behind these channels, right? It's so oversaturated, and there's just so much garbage on there. Sorry to say, so much trash on Etsy. So that's why it's good to just kind of create your own images, because once you go, I tried to take the Etsy route once, and once you kind of go into that route, it's so much harder to make noise because there's just so many people in there trying to sell stuff, and you don't know who's selling what's good. You see a bunch of reviews. The reviews can say that everything is amazing, and you can purchase the product and it's complete garbage. Someone says you include the prompts as well as the images in the bundles you sell. For some of them, yes. For some of them, yes. So if you go to stock images, the ones that has the prompts says prompt in the title of it, right? So this says Midjourney AI prompts extra. It says extra because it has extra images. The lippies, Midjourney AI prompts, lace front wigs. And if you go in the description, it tells you that this includes X amount of images plus the prompts. But then if you go and see this that says Pretty Grinch image collection, you'll know that it doesn't include the prompt. The Boss Babe ebook cover image collection doesn't include the prompt. So anything that says image collection is just a collection of images, and anything that says Midjourney AI prompts is the images and the prompts. Someone said, I sell my images on Creative Fabrica. Yes, there are different platforms that you can use to sell your images, but I personally always feel like the best place to sell your stuff is by creating your own website. But that's also because I am doing a lot of different things as well with the ebooks, the branding services, with creating people's websites. So people kind of get to see an example of what I am like creating for them, that type of thing. Okay. So back to Gemini now. I'm going to see if it could create a Midjourney prompt for me of let me think. What are some business brand ideas? I'm trying to think, like, what should I even create an image for? Should I create an image for skincare? Should I create an image of people? I'm trying to think. So let's say we're going to do a bunch of examples. What are some example Midjourney prompts for an African American boss babe? And let's see what it gives us. So it's actually creating an image. That's interesting. I haven't gotten to this part yet of Gemini, and I guess it's using Imagen 3, right? So this is if you have Gemini Advanced. I don't have Gemini Advanced. I'm not trying to create an image. I'm just going to say I want the prompt. Let's see if it gives us. It's not. Wow, that is interesting. Let me see. I want the prompt details only, not the image. Okay, Gemini does not do that, guys. We just learned that today. But that's okay because we can go ahead and just use the Explore tab on Midjourney. So I guess you guys can see the difference between Gemini and the difference between ChatGPT. Gemini is not at it yet where it can give us the prompts for images. We can ask it to describe something, and then we can kind of take that as a base and plug it into Midjourney. So maybe, but it actually says, let's see, can you describe something? Let me see, can you describe something simple? it's still trying to create the image. So no, we're not gonna go back and forth with this thing. Um, See, it's showing me an image of a cat, which is not what I asked for. So this is not the route. I do love Gemini as well, but when it comes to image generation, I guess that's not the route. I guess you can use it for other stuff like ideas, right? So I'm gonna go on ahead to Midjourney, and someone said let's do wigs and weaves. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the search and I'm just gonna type in wig. Well, these are the wigs that I created. I'm gonna go to the search in the explore tab and I'm gonna type in wig. My heart and soul creation says I've never heard of Gemini. Gemini is an amazing tool. Um, Evidently, it cannot create image generation prompts for us, but that's okay because ChatGPT still exists. um but it is really good at giving us ideas because we did ask for ways on how to make money for Midjourney, and I do feel like it was very detailed in its response. So still a thumbs up for Gemini. It will get to where it needs to get in due time. So we're gonna go back to Midjourney, and I went to the explore tab and I went to search and I typed in wig. And here I see wigs, I see wig mannequins, I see all types of things, right? Let's say if you have a wig company and you want to create something like this, right? Who's to tell you that this is not a real image? And this is what I'm saying. Now, let's say if you have a vendor from China or something, or from wherever, it doesn't even matter. And let's say if you want images of every single wig, that's spending too much money on buying all of those wigs if you're doing drop shipping. If you have them on hand already, sure, whatever. But it's just so much easier to have Midjourney generate these images for you. So let's take a look at this prompt. It says create a beautiful and sophisticated image showcasing a variety of wigs. The scene should highlight different styles and colors of wigs displayed elegantly on mannequin heads. Set against a clean, neutral background to enhance the vibrancy of the colors. Use soft, natural lighting to bring out the textures and details of the wigs, conveying a sense of luxury and fashion. So I'm going to use this text, but I'm actually going to tweak it, okay? So this says, create a beautiful and sophisticated image showcasing a variety of wigs, okay? The scene should highlight different styles and colors of wigs displayed elegantly on lifelike African American ebony skin tone mannequin heads, right? Set against a clean, I'm just gonna say luxury salon background to enhance, and I'm gonna say and enhance the vibrancy of hair colors. Use soft, natural lighting to bring out the textures and details of the wigs, conveying a sense of luxury fashion. I'm not going to use this as a style reference. I'm just going to use the prompt that I tweaked. And I'm going to, before I hit on submit, let me look at my settings. So right now the image size is on 4:5 aspect ratio, which I'm cool with. That's like an Instagram portrait size. But you could also make it a square. You could make it landscape. My stylization is at 300, which I think is a little high. I'm just gonna put it at 200. Actually, let's try the 300. Let's see how that goes. It might look really nice. And I'm kind of okay with these settings that I have here, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit submit. Then I'm gonna go to my create tab and wait for my image to be generated. Okay, this is what it's creating so far. I like. So I really like this one, the fourth one right here, right? Look at this. This looks like it's in an actual salon on the counter with the different wigs. Things look a little funny in this region over here, but everything else looks amazing. Now, let's say you have this image and you want to search for something similar to this even more. You can actually do a search on the image, which will show you other images that people have created that you can use as well, like this one. This says three beautiful glammed up African American mannequins, okay? Each wearing three different black silky hair extensions, black HD lace front wig. The mannequins are located on three different height podium platforms. It looks like a product display. The background is solid gray background. The picture conveys pure luxury and top tier luxury hair extensions. It looks like a luxury hair display. And I can use this and I can just submit it. I'm not using the style reference. I'm just using the prompt. Someone said this is fire. It absolutely is, you guys. And while we're generating that image, give me more ideas in the comments. Sound off in the comments of what other examples we can use. Because guess what? You can make money doing this. When I say make money using Midjourney AI, it's not only using the stock images to make money, it can also be using these images to enhance your brand so that your brand could be more profitable. There's so many ways to make money using Midjourney AI. It's not only about creating the stock images and selling them to people. It's about enhancing your brand. So I don't really like these images because they don't look like mannequins, right? They almost just look like real people that are missing. This one kind of like, no, right? That are missing like body parts or something. So we can try again. Like this is really nice. This is from the previous one that we did. We could rerun this. So let's say if we reran the prompt, we could rerun it. Let's say if we go back to the Explore tab and type in wig again, we can look for other examples like this. I think this looks really nice. This says a black straight lace front wig with bangs on an African American mannequin head. One side is full while the other side is empty with the hair in different styles. A 20-inch long black lace frontal wig with baby hair edges set against a white background shot from multiple angles. Now, I mean, the text is not really matching the picture. So this person was probably generating a lot of different images when they were doing it. But we can tweak it, right? A black, straight, lace front wig with bangs on an African American mannequin head. Okay. That whole one side is full while the other side is empty thing, I'm gonna remove. So this is a 20-inch long. Let's try 30 inches because I got a 30-inch on right now. All right. So let's say a 30-inch long black lace frontal wig. I'm going to remove with baby hair and edges because if it has bangs, where are you seeing these baby hairs and edges, you know? And instead of setting it against a white background, we're going to set it against a, I don't know, pink. Oh no. We're going to set it against a tropical background. I like that. And we are going to go ahead and submit. So we're going to come back here. So I did rerun the prompt for this. So when I reran it, this is what I got. This is beautiful. I'm actually going to I'm actually going to upscale this. So whenever you're going to use something, you want to do an upscale, which creates a larger version of the image, ideal for sharing, saving, or printing. I promise you the people on Etsy aren't upscaling anything for you. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a subtle upscale. And for those of you who have purchased my lace front wig prompt before, make sure you re-download it. Again, you should still have the link. Check your email because I'm going to add that image to this. I do like when I get nice images, I kind of like to just add them in. All right. So that the library can increase. So I just upscale this one. That's going to be one of the ones that I add in. So I'm waiting for it to upscale. But in the meantime, the other one that I did about the bangs and, you know, the lace front and stuff, this is what it created. So this looks like a mannequin to me. I really like this. This looks really nice, in my opinion. I'm going to upscale this one too and add it for those of you who have had that package before. I'll probably send an email just notifying you guys. I had to start sending the emails notifying you guys that I've made updates to certain products. But this is nice. Okay. This is nice. This looks mannequin-ish to me. This just looks like a real person. But you can tweak, you can play around with it and all these things. And these are the type of images that you can post for your brand. Let me download this. These are the type of images that you can post for your brand to make money using Midjourney AI. Someone said, I like that wig. It's pretty, gorgeous. I love it. I love it all as well. So you guys gave me another idea. Someone said a luxury lip gloss brand. Okay, my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. Da, 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 da. Who remembers that song, Lip Gloss by is her name Lil Mama? I don't even remember. But you guys just got me singing right now and thinking about that song. Let me download this real quick. All right, so luxury lip gloss brand. Now, we're going to come back over here again. Because look at the type of images that you can create for your lip gloss business. So you can either create the images of the lip gloss, or you can create images like this. So there are different directions that you can take it in. Let's come back over here. Let's go to the Explore tab. And let's type in luxury lip gloss and see what we get. Okay? These are different ideas that you can use to generate images for your lip gloss. Maybe you want to do a swatch, color swatch. Here it is right here. Maybe you want to see the tubes. Here it is right here. There are different type of images. This is dope. I love this. This is nice. This says a shimmery lip gloss lipstick with a glossy texture, isolated in midair on a clean white background. High resolution, sharp focus on the sparkle and smooth finish. Soft lighting enhancing freshness. High resolution 4K DSLR photography. This looks really nice, guys. Also, we're at 16 likes. Let's get it to 20. Let's get it to 20, you guys. So these are examples that you can use. A close-up of the mouth and lips with clear skin texture visible on an isolated white background. The person is holding their finger to touch the lip gloss, showcasing its glossy finish. A detailed shot focusing on soft pink lipstick, highlighting its natural look and smooth application process. The composition emphasizes the model's face in sharp focus against the pure backdrop, creating a serene atmosphere for beauty product advertising. Okay? There's a lot going on here in this prompt. A lot going on here in this prompt. There's this right here, which is a bit odd, right? Kiko's lip gloss stands on the sand behind the sea. I don't know if you guys have ever used Kiko's lip gloss, but I could kind of see why this turned out this way. Even though this prompt needs to be regenerated. But I can kind of see why it turned out that way. It's trying. Let me see if it has Fenty Beauty. Fenty. Let me type in Fenty lip gloss and see if anything comes up. If anyone has tried to recreate something like that. It might not know what that is, but that's okay. But look at this. This looks really nice, right? So these are different examples of ideas you can use for your luxury lip gloss brand. Yes, you guys, make sure you press that like button and don't forget to share and subscribe. Let's get them likes to 25. We're at 17. So I'm trying to decide on one that I want to recreate with you guys. I really like this. This is nice. Let's use this prompt and let's use this style reference, right? So I clicked on prompt and I clicked on style. And this says a realistic photo of pretty lips with a super glossy lipstick white background. Let me remove the stylize at 0 because I don't want the stylize to be at 0. So we can say a realistic photo of pretty lips with super glossy, let me say purple lipstick, white background. And I'm using this as a style reference. And it's gonna have my settings, which is 4x5, stylization of 300, standard mode, 6.1 version of um, Midjourney. And I'm gonna hit submit. And we're gonna go to the create tab and see what it creates for us. Don't be a Grinch. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We're still at 17. What's going on, guys? Who hasn't liked the live? Who has not liked the live? This looks wild. This looks wild on so many levels. Let's try using it as a character reference. I'm just curious to see. Let me hit enter. These images look creepy. Let's try the character reference and see what it gives us. Someone says, I have a question. What are your thoughts on blending two businesses on one website, like gloss and crochet? Personally, I feel like they should be separate because I feel like those topics don't even relate to each other. I have a lot of stuff on my website, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to like content creation. So it relates in one way, shape, or form. But I feel like if you have something like lip gloss and if you have something like crochet, I personally think that it would be good to keep it separate because it's going to be harder to target your audience when it's two non-related things like that, in my opinion. Someone said, come on, y'all, hit the like button. Yup, we at 20. We just got 3 more likes, but let's get it to 25. Okay, so I don't like these images either. We're not going to use the image as any type of reference. Let's just use the prompt. So a realistic photo of pretty lips with super glossy purple lipstick, white background. Let's see what that gives us. Sometimes these images just be messing us up. The character reference worked better than the style reference because I don't know what was happening here. These don't, to me, this doesn't look bad. To me. Right? If you had like a juicy lip gloss brand, I think that looks cute. Okay, so this is what it created for us without using the style reference. So let me remove where it says a realistic photo. I'm just gonna say pretty lips with super glossy purple lipstick, white background. And hit enter. We're gonna play around with the prompt a little bit. This one is not bad, but I don't know. It looks like her lips are deflating here, you know, so. Someone said the lips are luxurious and the teeth are on point. The teeth are on point. The teeth are definitely on point with these. So when I removed the keyword realistic photo, this is what it gave us. So we should keep that word, right? A realistic photo. Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say product photography photo of pretty lips with super glossy purple lipstick, white background, and let's see what that gives us. The colors are popping. The colors are popping. The lipstick is popping. The lip gloss is popping. Everything's popping. This channel is popping. You guys are popping. All right. Let's see what this gives us. So like I said, Midjourney does take about a minute or so to generate the image, okay? So this is its idea of product photography. I'm really liking the second and the third image. This looks nice, okay? So does this, in my opinion. Now, let's say if you're still not getting your desired result. We can always go on Google and type in cute lip gloss, and we could go to images, or let me just type in cute lips. Cute lips. Let's see. Trying to see if there's something I like. This is wild. I don't really see anything I like. But let's say if you wanted to use these as a style reference, you could. Cute lips, lip gloss, brand or something. Not really seeing anything I like. So guess what I get out of this, right? Imagine someone clicking on this and you don't see anything. So why don't you be the person to put something that people like when they search for something like this on Google? How much do you want to bet if we had images like these on our website, an image like this on our website, and it had great SEO and it was popping up on Google? What do you think people will be clicking on? Do you think they'll be clicking on this pink cocoa, or you think they'll be clicking on your image? Make that money. Okay? Make that money. There's a gap here sometimes. There's a gap sometimes with these images and what comes up on Google searches and, social media. Midjourney can change the game for you guys. You can get as creative as you want to. Make that money. Let me type in glossy, oops, glossy lips. See what that gives us on Midjourney. So this is the one that we kind of just had seen before. There's a few. You can do a few examples. This is crazy. All her teeth are black. All right. Different ideas that you can use for your luxury lip gloss brand to make it as creative as you want. I like this. This says high resolution, masterpiece, best quality, good quality, puffy lips. Like, this is not really saying much in the prompt. So this is a situation where you would kind of have to use a reference. Let's try a character reference with this. Because what is it saying in the prompt for us? Nothing. It just keeps saying puffy lips, high quality, whatever. So let's use this image. Someone said, I've been doing graphics since 1997. I'm old. You're not old, Charm City Babe Boutique. You ain't old. None of us are old. There has always been a lack of quality images on the web. I absolutely agree. There is absolutely a lack of quality images on the web. And I just feel like people are still catching up to Midjourney and to AI with what it can do. Not everyone has caught up yet. This is not the new Instagram or the new Facebook yet. Some people still don't know what this is. Some people don't know how to use it. That's why now is the time. Yes, is it getting a bit saturated? Anything that people come into contact with that can make them money starts getting saturated. But now is the time for us to get on it or get left behind. If you want to make money, if you want to create stunning images for your content, now is the time to get on it. Because there is a lack of this stuff on the internet. There are a lack of creative images being created for people's brands. So whether you're creating your image for your brand yourself or whether you're creating it for someone else, all of it results in money. Cha-ching. Okay? Someone says this is beautiful and great to use for stock images. Absolutely. So let's try this as a style reference instead of a character reference and see what it gets us. So like I said, it takes a minute or less. So this was good with the style reference. I think I like the third one. And there's not really a face attached to it because we didn't talk about face. Like that's why it looks like that, right? It's putting it clearly. It's putting it on some type of face or some type of background, but we weren't really detailed on that. So someone says you'll have me switch my whole boutique over to stock images and clip art. Listen, if it makes money, it makes sense. I'm telling you guys, I am the living example of how you can make money using AI. Website thriving, which is why I keep encouraging you guys to get on that website because website builds trust with you and your customers. YouTube partner. All right. Super chat. If you're watching on your phone, I don't know where it appears on the website. If you're watching on your phone, right next to chat where you see the emoji, you see the $ symbol, super stickers, super chat, monetization. Took only 2 months, but how? Using AI to make money. And that's what I'm saying. Like with this AI stuff and like with Midjourney, it could be making money indirectly because I'm just on YouTube showing you guys how to do this. That's indirect. I'm doing a tutorial. There are different ways to go about this. Okay? There are different ways to go about this. So make sure you guys get on it. We're at 22 likes. Let's get to 25, you guys. Let's get to 25 likes. All right. So now let's go into Printify. I want to get into Printify with you guys. Let me just open the site really quick. One moment. And once we get into Printify, then we will get into ebooks. We'll go into Canva. Let me just log into my Printify real quick, and then I will put it up on the screen. Yes, be sure to like and subscribe, you guys. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to sign into Printify, you guys. One moment. It's giving me hell right now. Almost there. Okay. Printify. Welcome to Printify. I am going to put the link in the chat for you guys. Printify.com. I'm going to add it to the chat. There's 24 of you guys in here right now, which is amazing. All right. So here's the catalog of when you get to Printify. I added the link to the chat. It's right here. https://printify.com. We're at 24 likes, guys, by the way. Let's get it to 25, please. 25 likes. We need one person. We need one person to like this live right now. One person. All right. So here we are. Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad you came into my life. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm so happy that you guys are here and that we're able to build this community so that we can make money together, so that we can have financial freedom, so that we don't have to work for the man or work for, like people we don't want to work for. We can work for ourselves. We can build for ourselves. We can build our generational wealth. These are things that we can pass down, whether it's for your kids, family members, or whatever the case may be. All right. We're here together. We're all in this together. Okay. So here we are on printify.com. And as you can see, I am on the catalog tab, which is showing us all of the things that are available for us to sell. Someone said, do you prefer Printify over Printful? Yes, I do. I do prefer Printify over Printful. I just feel like Printify has better options in my opinion. Okay, but you can use both. You know, there's nothing that limits you from using different print on demand services on your website. You could use as many as you want as long as they're available. Doesn't matter where it's coming from. People just know that it's on your page. They don't know if it's coming from Printful. They don't know if it's coming from Printify. They don't know where it's coming from. They just know that you're selling it. So, you know, it is, I do advise that you look in between both of them, whether it's for pricing to see if the pricing, I feel like the pricing is pretty similar, but whether it's for pricing, options that are available, ease of use. I personally feel like Printify is easier, but someone might think something else. I might find something on Printify that's not on Printful or vice versa. So do your research. I personally like Printify better though. So as you can see, there's new stuff. Interesting. I didn't know this, right? So there's new early access stuff, there's new embroidery, and there's new supplements. Let's click on this because I'm very curious to see what new supplements they have. So let's say if you're selling apple cider vinegar gummies or multivitamin gummies for adults. Let's say if you're selling sleep well gummies, right? There's like some information here at the bottom and you would just put your thing here. So they're selling these gummies for you. So you can sell this to people. You can sell pre-workout supplements to people. You can search multivitamin gummies for adults to people. And how many of you guys go to the supermarket or go on Amazon and buy a multivitamin and it costs you what? $30, $25. You're getting 60 gummies, right? And the cost of production is $8.90. So now let's say if you attach it to your brand, which has a good reputation, which you built your brand identity, and you want to compete against those $25 and $30 prices, you can. Because if it costs $8.90 for production, let's do 30. Let's go to Gemini. 30 minus 890 is what? 21.1. So you would be making a profit of $21.10 just by doing this on your own, as opposed to people going to the stores and doing it. It all depends what your market is, what you're selling to people, how you show up. I go to the supermarkets and I think the brand of vitamins that I buy is Ollie. And to be honest with you, I don't really know much about Ollie, but you know what made me buy it? The design. It popped. It was peeking at me from the shelves saying, buy me, because it's colorful. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So a lot of the times, and these are generic vitamins, right, that are on Printify right now. They're generic. It's a generic brand. This is probably the same brand that a lot of these brands are using. Okay? But it's all about the design. It's all about the design. If you look at Ollie multivitamins, this is what got me. The design. Literally. The design. This costs $18.39. What's $18.39 minus $8.90? $18.39 minus $8.90. $18.39 minus $8.90 is $9.49. So you got $9.49, and let's say 20 people buy it from you in 1 week. Just one of them in 1 week. In that 1 week, you already made $189. In 1 day, you make $189 if 20 people buy it from you in 1 day. My point is, whatever it is that you're doing, come strong with the design, because that's what gets people going. Okay? Come through with the design, because sometimes that's all it really takes for people to buy. I love Ali too, but I only love it because of the design. Like I'm not even joking. Like not even joking. It's literally because of the design, which is why I chose this. Does it help? Yeah. But I didn't know much about it when I was getting it. You know, all of the supplement facts look pretty much the same for almost all type of multivitamins or whatever it is that you're buying. But what sold me was the design. Ali is a multivitamin. It's like a vitamin company. But the reason why we're talking about this is because in Printify right now, they have a new product that they're selling, which is supplements. So you can get the apple cider vinegar gummies, the multivitamin gummies. So we're talking about how is the design that captivates the audience. So let's create one of these designs right now. That's what we're here for, right? We're about to create one of these designs. So let me see. What do I want to create a design for? Let's do it for the collagen peptides, right? So let's click on this. And let's see. Let's read the details, right? It's packaged in the USA. Great. It's FDA approved or FDA registered. It's been tested. It's corn-free, lactose-free. Design printed on sticker label. It's only shipped to the US. And it's not eligible for Etsy, Amazon, or TikTok Shop. But that's okay because you can do it on your website. We are going to do some examples that are ready for TikTok Shop as well, even though I don't know if TikTok is going to be here next month. Y'all let me know. I don't know. But we're about to create this design. So right here is where it gives you some information about the provider. So the provider for this is Rocktomic. Okay? They have good production speed, 10 out of 10. Good quality, 9.7 out of 10. Samples and shipping, 9.6 out of 10. Right? Shipping, $7.99, which the customer will pay for. Average production time, less than a day. That customer will get it ASAP. Like, this will be done fast. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select on Start Designing. And when I click on Start Designing, it shows me how the design will look like. It says that the jar color and the lid is white. The background color, this is actually the color of the sticker. So I think, if I click on this is if we're designing it within Printify, I would say to use this. But we're not doing that. Why would we do that? We're not doing that. Okay? We're going to design it in Canva. And we're going to also use Midjourney. Okay? So our label that we're going to design, our beautiful label that we're about to design is going to be right here. And on the back is going to be the supplement facts for this. Like this supplement, this collagen peptide supplement only has 35 calories, no fat, no carbs, and 9 grams of protein. It also has 10 grams of collagen peptides. Okay? Let me zoom out a bit because this is a wraparound sticker. So on the other side, it has more information. So it's going to provide all of that information for you. All we need to worry about is the design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually download the design template, right? I'm going to download the design template. I'm going to go to Canva. And I'm going to find that design template. And let's see. Hold on, I'm looking for the design template. It didn't give me the design template. Hold up. What it's giving me is let me see if I can show you guys what it's giving me. What it's giving me is the certificates, which is good as well. The certificates just lets you know that this is FDA approved. There's like a certificate of analysis, and it just signed off that there's been an audit for this via Core Nutrition, etc. So that's good information to have if you want to provide to the people. But it didn't give us the template, but that's okay. There are ways to figure out what size we're going to make this. And as you can see, it says print area size is 3379 by 2179 pixels with a DPI of 600. That is a very high DPI. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to Canva, and 3378 by 2197. I'm not going to remember that. We're going to go to create a design. We're going to do custom size. We are going to do, look, I already forgot the dimensions. Hold on. 3378. 3378 by 2197 pixels. Create. And now we're going to create our design for collagen peptides. Now, let's say if you need some inspiration on what this is going to look like, right? We can come to Google and type in collagen peptides and see what other designs are out there that we kind of want some inspo on. I really like this one because I love pink. We want to see what stands out to us and how we can make our stuff stand out as well, okay? What can make our stuff stand out as well? I really like the pink, you guys. I think I'm going to create something similar to this. Let's start with the words, right? So this is called Physician's Choice Collagen Peptides. I'm going to go to Gemini and I'm going to say, what is a good brand name that is cute and fun for supplements? And it says Vita Spritz, Fizz and Fill, Glow Getter. Ooh, I like Glow Getter. We might use Glow Getter. Happy Pills. I don't know about that. Yummy Gummies. Pixie Dust Potion, Sparkle and Shine, Sugar Rush, Dreamweaver, Zen Zone, Fuzzy Wuzzy Vitamins, Snugglebug Supplements, Bunny Boosters, Kitty Cats, Puppy Power. I don't know where it's come from with these names, but I like Glow Getter. So we're going to do Glow Getter. So let's come to Canva and we're just going to add a text. We'll worry about the font in a few. And it's just going to say Glow Getter. Like so. I kind of like this font anyways. Anton, that's one of my favorite fonts. Anton, Impact. There's a font called Brittany, which is a script font. I like the, what is it called? It's called DM Serif Display. I like that one. I use it a lot. So DM Serif Display, Brittany, Anton, and I like Impact. Those 4 fonts, they go together with me. Someone said, ooh, Happy Pills. I'm saying, like, I don't know. Sounds a little bit sus, okay? Someone says, yay, that one person liked the live because she gives us gems. Yes, I need that one person to like the live, you guys. I'm trying to get to 25 likes. We're only at 24. Where is that one person like the live? Please and thank you. Okay, so we're going to go with Glow Getter. We're going to go with Glow Getter. We're going to make the background pink. But we can also make it a gradient pink too. There are gradient colors here, like this, right? I kind of like this. But let's say if we didn't want to use the Canva gradient, we can actually go to Midjourney, right? Because listen, this live is all about making money with Midjourney. And I'm showing you guys how to use Midjourney to make that money, okay? I'm actually going to change the aspect ratio. I'm actually going to ask Gemini, what is the aspect ratio for 3378 by 2197 pixels. Because that's going to be the aspect ratio I'm going to put into Midjourney, so that it could just kind of, be aligned with the size of the image. So it says that would be a 16 by 9 or 4 by 3. Or actually, let's see. What is this? Show the code behind this result. Oh. So remember how I told you can export something to Google Sheets? Like if you had a table or something, you can export it to Google Sheets, which is like Excel. But let's see. 16 by 9 or 4 by 3. So I'm going to come over here to Midjourney, and I'm just going to make this a 4 by 3. Okay? And the stylization is at 300. Let's bump it up to like 700. I want to see how strongly the Midjourney aesthetic can get applied. I want my shit to look cool, clean, popping. So we're going to do pink gradient. That's all I'm going to put. Pink gradient. We're going to start from there, and we're going to see what it gives us. Yo, I still didn't get that like, you guys. Who has not liked the live? We're at 24. Let's get to 25 likes. So when we do paint gradient, this is what it gives us. Not really what I'm looking for because I wasn't specific enough, right? It's showing me sunset. It's showing me flowers, which is nice. It's still giving me pink gradient. But let's say if I say pink gradient, let's say if I do cute pink gradient plain background or something. Let's see what that gives us. You got to play around with the prompt sometimes so that you can get that perfect special prompt that you want. Sometimes it's not just ABC, Sometimes it's AMTF. Like, you got to play around with it to get your desired result. So I actually like the first one and the second one, right? Let's try the first one. Let's try this right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download this, and I am going to go over to Canva, and guess what I'm going to do? Let me go to my downloads. Guess what I'm going to do, guys? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to drag and drop. I done drag and drop this image because this is going to be the image that we are probably going to use. I wish it was a little bit lighter, but let's start with this. And you'll notice that I did not upscale it in Midjourney, right? Because for those of you who got that $10 plan, I want you to save your image generations. I don't want you to waste it all on upscaling because guess what? Canva can upscale it for you too. So we're going to go on to Image Upscaler by Canva. And remember when we were looking at the information here, and it was saying 600 DPI, which is really high. So I'm going to see if let me see if I can do this like an 8x upscale. I don't know if it will let me, but I'm just going to try to make it really high to make sure that it matches the settings and the DPI that we're going to need when we upload it into Printify. Because usually I'll do a 2x. And that will usually give me something around like the 300 DPIs, But that one says 600. So let's see what happens. It's upscaling the image. It does take some time, but we're doing an 8x upscale. And this is a pro feature. So I'm going to replace it. It did do it for me. I'm going to hit replace. I'm going to click on add to design. And I'm going to delete the first one. I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to click replace background. This is supposed to be very high quality. We'll see. So I'll put Glow Getter there. I think I would probably add a shape behind it. So I would go to elements, go to shapes. Maybe I'll make it white. like so. What else should we add here? Glow Getter is the title of it, right? So I'm actually going to group these together. To group, you would select on the layers, the two layers you want to group together, and then just group. So when I group it, everything moves together. So this is, since this is the name of the brand, I'm going to put it up top here, right? Glow Getter. Now this is for collagen peptide. So I want to keep the same font. So I'm going to go to text. I'm going to click that same font right here, which is Anton. And I'm just going to write collagen. I'm going to make sure I'm spelling collagen right. Collagen peptides. And I'm going to make it big. Instead of adding the background to this, actually, I think I'm just going to make the font white. Just trying to find ways to make this pop. Yeah, I like the white font. Okay. Let's make this big. Okay, let me make this smaller. Making sure it's centered. Okay. We can add something like this that says with probiotic or enzymes, or we can say unflavored or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to click on Glow Getter. Whenever you're trying to click on something and you can't, I just grabbed it. But if you can't, all you need to do is click on anywhere, on anything, and then go to position and go to layers and click on what it is you are trying to grab. So I was trying to grab Glow Getter so that I can duplicate it. And to duplicate it, when you click on it, you'll see like the plus button to duplicate. And where it says Glow Getter, I'm just going to say unflavored. I want this to be directly in the center like so. Glow Getter, unflavored. Okay? It could be that simple. It could be a simple design like this. Let's say if we were to download this, I will go to share, download. This is the size. We don't want to compress it. We don't want to lower the quality at all. And I will just hit download. And then I will go on ahead to Printify. Let me see. I will go to upload. And let's see. My device. Let's see, I have it in here. I have a bunch of stuff in here, you guys. Okay. It's uploaded. Now it says this is high resolution, 600 dpi. That means our upscale worked. We got it to be this high resolution, which is amazing. Let me see the background color again. I wonder if it changes this. It doesn't. The sticker is still going to be white. Okay. Ooh, the flavor is unflavored anyways. Perfect. So we're gonna click on save product. Now we're gonna see the mock-ups. This is how the mock-ups look. It's loading. Glow Getter collagen peptides unflavored. And then here it says collagen peptides type 1 and type 3. And it tells you the net weight of everything. And this is just like, we can create better product images than this. This is just giving you guys an idea of how simple it is to just run into Canva, create your design, slap it onto a product, and sell, you know? So this is not a Canva tutorial, design tutorial. This is how to make money using Midjourney. So that's why I didn't want to focus too much on the design. But like I would probably change the background or just do other different type of things. But even with just this simplicity, it still looks good, in my opinion. Still looks good. Still looks good. You know, so it's all about what would attract the viewer. Something like this attracts me because it's bright. Um, you know, I see there's a lot of blue when it comes to collagen peptide. Maybe blue, you should look into those things. Maybe blue is the color that makes people trust that brand. So we could have went the blue option because I'm seeing a lot of these is blue. Okay. So that's how you would create it. Now, let's say if we have, what on earth? Sorry, there's like a car alarm going off. One moment, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it just completely caught me off guard. Okay, it's not my car. That's all that matters. Okay. So let's say if we got, our mock-ups or whatever. Let's say if we save this selection. Ooh, you guys, we're at the 25 likes. Thank you, guys. Can we get it to 30 before the live ends? All right. So it says make sure our mockup meets Shopify guidelines, etc., which I'm sure that it does. It shows us the different mockups that would be added to Shopify. Now, I'm not going to publish it because if I published it, it would go directly to my Shopify site, and I'm not trying to sell anyone collagen peptides, so we're not going to do that. But the amazing thing that I love is the product descriptions that it creates for you and the title. So it says collagen peptides, etc. It says the collagen type 1 and 3 supplement is formulated with optimal ratios of collagen peptides to support world-class results in skin hydration. It talks about the ingredients. It tells you that relevant product and manufacturing certificates can be found in downloadable assets after you start designing. So it's telling you this for you. This is telling you this for you. So you would remove this from the description. You need to read the descriptions before you post it because that should be information. There's some information that doesn't need to be known to the customers. It's good to just be known by you. But let's say if you wanted to, someone said, I thought that was coming from outside my house, the car alarm. Ha 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 ha. It was so loud. You know what I'm saying? It was so loud. Okay. Let's say if we didn't want this description, we can come to Gemini and say, create product description. Oops, I'm in all caps. Create product description for my brand Glow Getter. For the collagen peptides I am selling or something, right? And let me say create SEO friendly Shopify product description. So it says Glow Getter collagen peptides, radiant skin, strong hair, and youthful vitality. It says, unlock your inner glow. Experience the power of nature's secret to youthful beauty. Our Glow Getter collagen peptides are a premium supplement designed to nourish your skin, hair, and nails from within. Key benefits: radiant skin, reduces wrinkles, improves elasticity, and hydrates your skin. Strong hair and nails promote healthy hair growth and stronger, more resilient nails. Joint support, enhance joint health and mobility. Boosted immunity, support your immune system for overall well being. Why choose Glow Getter collagen peptides? Premium quality, sourced from grass fed, pasture raised bovine hides, pure and potent, hydrolyzed for optimal absorption, flavorless and odorless, easily blend into your favorite drinks or recipes, safe and effective, non GMO, gluten free, and dairy free. It tells you how to use it. Then it can tell you that it added relevant keywords like this because this is what's helping to optimize your listing. Okay. And it tells you to remember to also optimize your product images with relevant keywords in the file name and the alt text. And consider using a call to action such as shop now or add cart to encourage purposes. So Gemini actually be giving us more than we asked for, which is great because it's telling you these extra tips. Now, you want to make sure that this description matches the actual details of the product, right? Let me copy this, the details of the product, and say, make sure the description is accurate in regards to the details here. Let's see what happens. So it adds in that information. Make it sound more, make the description sound more interesting. So it makes it sound interesting, but also still adds in the necessary information that's needed. So unleash your inner radiance with Glow Getter collagen peptides. This premium supplement crafted with carefully selected type 1 and type 3 collagen peptides is your key to hydrate a youthful skin. And then it goes into why, the commitment to quality, which is the information that it has, such as like corn-free, lactose-free, third-party testing, you know? And let's say if you don't know what some of this stuff means, right? Because you don't want to, like, if people ask you questions, you need to be able to answer it, right? Let's see if you don't know what this means. You can copy it and say, what does this mean? And it will tell you. It says that it means that an independent laboratory not affiliated with the company that makes the product has tested the product to ensure purity and potency. And it's important because it provides an unbiased assessment of the product's quality and safety. And it gives consumers a peace of mind knowing that the product they are buying is what it claims to be. And that's important to know. And that is actually an important thing because you know that it's not the people who's making it who's testing it. Other people are testing it too, which makes it unbiased and which gives you that sense of security, like it says, when you're purchasing the product. So just an example of the products that are out there for on Printify, okay? Then you can add your tags. You can, let's see. Shipping profile. Okay, it will be assigned after publishing. It tells you that the production cost for this is $18.61. If you want to make a 40% profit margin, you can sell it for $31.02, and the profit that you'll make is $12.41 off of everyone that purchases. And it says buyer shipping cost is $7.99, and it's standard shipping. Okay. Then you would come in here, add it to your collection, or sync the mock-ups and everything that you want to do. If you want it to be draft, you can hide it in the store in Shopify. uncheck it if you want it to be active, and then you would just publish it and it would be in Shopify. It's that simple. Back to the catalog. Let's say if you're selling for a TikTok shop, right? TikTok has rules. There's a certain amount of time that these products have to get sent out to the people, right? Go to TikTok Ready. What's TikTok Ready? This shirt, the crew neck sweatshirt, is TikTok Ready. The unisex heavy content tee is TikTok Ready. Express delivery. That's what we need. All of these are TikTok Ready items. The phone cases, the candles, the t-shirts, the stickers. Okay? You can sell stickers on TikTok. TikTok Ready. The user will get them in a matter of a few days. The customer. Mugs, desk mats, all types of stuff. There's pages and pages and pages of this stuff. There's 7 pages of this stuff, of stuff that you can choose to sell on TikTok, because you know that it will come in a short amount of time. They're even doing shower curtains. Okay? One of my shower curtains I bought from seeing an ad on Instagram. It was like some sort of melanin shower curtain, right? It was a nice design. You can do that too. People like to buy those type of things. So the catalog, this is why I like Printify. Let me see if I can log into Printful real quick. Hold on. Let me log into Printful real quick. And let's see what Printful got. Let me sign in. I don't even know if I remember my sign in. One moment, guys. Because we're talking about Printful. We're about to talk about Printful versus Printify right now. Okay. About to open it up. Hold on. I'm going to go to the product catalog. And I'm going to just drag it on over here. So this is the product catalog for Printful. So in my opinion, straight off the bat, the product catalog is so much smaller than the product catalog for Printify. Like when I see Printify, I see mad stuff. And not saying that this don't have a lot of stuff. I already don't like the layout of it because I feel like I can't see everything in my face like right away. I don't see anything here that says TikTok Ready, which is important because a lot of people are selling on TikTok. Someone asked, did they merge? I don't know. Let's ask Gemini. Did Printify and Printful merge? Oh, yes, they did. They recently merged and they're going to continue to operate as separate brands. But the merger aims to provide a wider range of products, improve fulfillment solutions, and increase global reach for their customers. Printful definitely needs a wider range, in my opinion. When did the merge happen? Shout outs to My Heart and Soul Creation, who's up to date with this stuff. So the merge happened very recently. It was announced on November 5th and was expected to be finalized by the end of November 2024. So it's probably merged right now. Printify announces merger with Printful. Interesting. And it gives you an article. That's interesting. How do you know that? This isn't my domain, so I don't be knowing. But wow, that's good to know. I still like Printify more. But hopefully the interface with Printful will start looking better. And or you got an email. Hopefully the interface will start looking better. Because I really like the interface of Printify. Like I just like seeing everything laid out for me here, as opposed to here where like I'm having to like click. Like I don't want to do that. Click and scroll and all of that stuff. I don't like that. Fast delivery. Does this mean people can sell it on TikTok Shop? I don't know. Like I don't know. So for now, I like Printify. For now, I like Printify. So we kind of been on live for quite some time now. So I just really want to quickly go onto Canva and show you guys. I've done this so many times before, so I'm not going to get into the full thing of it. But like, let's say if I created a design and I did a 4x5. Okay, we're about to create an ebook cover. Now, I've talked to you guys because this is another way that you can make money using Midjourney. You can create the ebooks, you can create the ebook covers. Speaking of that, let's go to Gemini real quick. Give me a title for an ebook cover on how to master Printify, right? I'm about to show you something cool. Make it sound boss babe themed or something. I don't know. Slay with Printify, boss up with Printify, the boss babes guys to Printify domination, level up your print on demand empire with Printify. Unleash your inner boss babe with Printify. From side hustle to empire, your Printify blueprint. I like unleash your inner boss babe with Printify, right? Let's take that really quick. And let's go to Canva. And let's go to text. And let's paste that, right? Let's make it smaller. I'm going to remove this here because I'm going to make that another line. Right? So let's say unleash your inner boss babe. It's going to be a different font, but for now, we're just going to do this, right? Now, we are going to go to Midjourney. And I'm going to say create Printify logo with money symbols or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something. Let's see if it'll do that for me. Printify logo with money symbols, white background. And let's make it a square. See what that gets us. Someone says we gotta be unique since the market is getting more and more saturated by the day. Very, very true. Gotta get unique with it. So this is not a Printify logo, but that's okay. We're gonna take this. Still think this is cute. We're gonna download it. And we are going to go to, okay, we're going to create our image of a person, right? So let's just say boss babe woman in a pink suit. That's always my go-to. African American ebony skin tone. In front of, I don't know, a shopping background or something. Cute pink shopping background. In front of cute pink shopping background. I'm just thinking, guys. I'm thinking. And instead of making it a square, I'm going to make it a portrait. I'm going to make it a 4x5. And let me see what I get out of that. I'm just trying to think right now. Let's make this creative and see what we can come up with. So I don't like this image. Let me reduce my stylization. African American ebony skin tone, long straight black hair, and hit enter. Okay, so I lowered the stylization, so I kind of like this image better. And I like the first one and I like the third one, but I think I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna come to Canva and I am going to drag and drop. Drag and drop. I actually think I should have zoomed out. I'm gonna actually zoom out because I want to have space for the title. So I can come to Midjourney and I can zoom out by 1.5, and I'm also gonna zoom out by 2x and see which one I like better. So the first one will be the 1.5 zoom out. The second one will be the 2x zoom out. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the 2x. I just want room for my title up above. Okay, okay, okay. Let's say, I'm gonna go with this one because it's just more emptiness up here. And I am going to drag and drop, drag and drop, a drag and drop, drag and drop. Okay, so this is how it's looking for us. And I am going to upscale the image. Image upscaler, guys. Image upscaler. If it's already selected on a previous design, you'll click on go back. I'm just going to do a 2x upscale. I'm going to go ahead and upscale that. That suit is given. That suit is given. I need me a suit like that. So we're just gonna give it a few moments for it to upscale our image. Sometimes this process does take time. In the meantime, while that's happening, just a reminder of the new services that is being provided, which is the custom image based logo service. Get your logo ASAP. It is only $150, which I think is an amazing price. It's image based, and you could use the payment plan, and you're going to make that money back in no time. Get this custom growth session as soon as possible because, like I said, it's going away. The workshop is going to be a little bit more money because it is a workshop and it's going to be geared more towards YouTube and what I'm doing and showing you guys how to do this too and be able to monetize it, how to show up consistently every day, how to get your thumbnails done, how to market yourself. You know, all of those things are going to be included in the workshop. So that's coming soon. So once that comes, this custom growth session is going to go away because I need to make time. I need to allocate that time for the new session that's going to come up for building your brand, specifically with YouTube and Shopify and pretty much what I'm doing. So just that minor announcement. Okay, right on time. Replace. Add to design. Set image as background. Okay. Now we're going to change the font or maybe the font color. So I want this to be cursive, which means script. So I told you guys I like the Brittany font with Printify. I really like this font. And for this, I like the DM serif display. That's another one of my favorite fonts. I'm trying to think, what color. Nah, we're not going to be able to see the white. Maybe I can add an outline to this, black outline. You know, don't gotta be nothing too crazy. Unleash your inner boss, babe, with Printify. I can add a fade, maybe a black fade. No, a white fade. And with the white fade, what I can do is this. Now, if you're concerned because it's covering the image of the girl, what you can do is you can let me detach this from the background and let me just slide it like so. And I'm going to duplicate it and put the duplicate right over it like so. And I'm going to remove the background on the duplicate. I feel like it's off by a little bit. Let me see. All right, right here is good. And I'm going to go to position, layers. I'm going to go to the fade. And I'm going to drag it. Put it down a bit. And go to position. And then and this way I have the fade behind her. Just gonna bring it all the way down. And I'm gonna probably decrease the transparency. Like so. I kind of have the fade behind her. But under the title. Yep. And if I wanna, let me see. Let me go to Printify logo. So I'm in Google now. Printify logo PNG. Is this the Printify logo? All right, we got this. Let me save this image. Save. Gonna go to Canva. And I don't think I can drag and drop this. Let me see. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. Drag and drop. I'm gonna do a quick upscale right quick because I want my stuff to look, you know, amazing. Upscale because it's looking a little bit blurry to me. We're gonna upscale that image. My Heart and Soul Creation says I got work to do. Charm City Babe said I'll be working on my website. Yes, you guys. But also, if you need a head start, take advantage of my services on the website. I'm going to put the website link for you guys. I'm going to lead y'all directly to the services page. Okay. This process just takes forever. It's so annoying to me. So I'm going to replace it, and you can see the difference, right? You see how the before looks kind of looks kind of blurry, but the after looks crisp. This is what I'm talking about. So we're going to replace. So I replaced it because I can see the difference here. I don't need to hit add to design or anything. I just always do that as an extra precautionary step. And I am going to remove the background. And I'm gonna go to edit, and I'm gonna go to adjust, and ooh, let's see if I can change the color. Okay, trying to see if I can get like a pink color, but I might have to settle with purple. Might have to settle with purple, but that's cool. I'm cool with the purple. And then maybe I can just add it maybe here, like so. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select. I'm gonna group it together. Remember, I told you if you're trying to click on something and you can't, just click on anything, go to position, and select on what you want to group together. So I'm selecting this, and I'm gonna hit the command key, and you'll see that these two things are highlighted, and I'm just gonna group them together. And once I have it grouped, I'm just gonna move it for it to be centered like so, with that little icon. And then I have my Unleash Your Inner Boss Babe with Printify. And yeah, this is like a question mark. But I also think it's cute because it's the Printify logo, as you can see here. Um, and yeah, and you can add stuff here, right? Like um, maybe I can add money. So when I do money, I like to do photos and then remove the background of the photo. Um, let's see how this would look. Sometimes the money is falling. So I can type in falling money, right? Remove that background. Just seeing what I like better. Seeing what I like better. If I want money falling, it needs to be falling from up here. Too much clutter. I'm cool with this down here. And you can just add other elements as well. If I type in Printify, I don't think anything will come up. I don't know if I did that earlier. Yeah, nothing. But you know, Printify sells drop shipping print on demand items. So like maybe if you wanted to add a mug, right? You can select on that. You can kind of add some of the elements you know that it sells. Let's say if you wanted to sell I don't know, an ebook or a book or something. You type in book. Book. Right? Maybe I can add this here. Just showing you that there are different elements. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into the whole design thing today because that's not the point. But I just want to show you guys that you know you can use Midjourney to create different types of product for different types of things. So we did. Let me look at the agenda again real quick. We talked about how Midjourney is a game changer, how to sign up for Midjourney and how to get started. The digital downloads and prints. So this right here is like a digital download. I talked about my Midjourney services, which is a part of my brand services. So you can take a look because I have a service that's specific to just generating images for your brand. We talked about using Midjourney to create content for blogs, websites, or social media account. You know, all of this we created is for our websites. And I think we pretty much covered everything. We did the Q&A. You guys had questions. I answered. Tips and strategies for success. I would say be consistent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be consistent. We talked about how the market is saturated. So try to your best to be creative. Get ahead of the game using Midjourney and all of these things. So The possibilities are out there. You just have to take advantage of them. But yeah, I mean, this is still cute. You could add more stuff to it, of course, like, but this is how you can use Mid Journey to make money. All right, so we've been on live for 2 hours. I think this was a great session, especially because I haven't spoken to you guys in 2 days. More than that, because the last time I went on live was Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We haven't spoken to each other in 4 days. So this was an amazing session. Thank you guys for showing up, getting me my 25 likes. I know by the time this video gets replayed, the number is going to go up. So if you're watching the replay, stop what you're doing and hit that like button. Also, stop what you're doing and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so, so much. And have an amazing night, everyone. Bye.